G'day folks, today, absolute whiz banger. We've got Bosch's 8.5?
Yes.
8.5
Yes.
Inch cordless droppy, GCM 18V 216.
Very nice. 216, 216 millimeters.
Yep.
For those of us who have moved on past the Bronze Ages.
You're a dead man for that.
Take that, US.
Make sure you comment, please, that it was him.
So this is Bosch's first tool in their BITURBO range.
The twin turbo, bro.
Two turbos.
Two turbos.
And what that basically means, I asked Bosch, I said, what does that actually mean?
Yep.
He said, look, it's basically ProCores matched with tools that are, juiced up
Turbified.
to take advantage of their ProCore batteries, which are pretty sick.
They are.
So, it's the dual nature of the tool and the battery, so BITURBO.
Yeah, so there's nothing internally that is any sort of turbo system, the electronics that's we've got turbo.
It's got two motors.
Connecting.
Everything's got two motors.
You're an idiot.
No, so anyway, so it's the first one. They're releasing more BITURBO tools that we are desperate to get a hold of. So Bosch, get them to us.
Yeah.
Tracksaw and stuff like that.
Yep.
So this 8.5 inch sliding dropping, is pretty beefy.
It is pretty beefy, and I'm a little upset because normally...
When I say beefy, I mean powerful, not...
Yeah, grunty. Yeah, well, I think hopefully you can see how compact this thing looks. You stole it off me and took it on site and then buggered off for weeks with it.
Yep.
So I haven't played with this as much as I normally would and like, but you had it on site and have done a heap of stuff with it.
Yeah, I've been framing up a building. It's actually a massive chicken coop, but framing up all the 90-45 and 90-35 timber studs and everything with it.
Yep.
And it's so handy. I'm actually right down, far away from power, right down a massive hill. You don't want to be lugging heavy stuff down there.
Yep. So that's been good for you.
So it was really handy.
Yeah. We didn't actually check the weight on this, so we might annotate that.
Sure.
And put it just here somewhere. Look, my little chicken arms, and I'm not that strong. Anyone who watches regularly knows. But this is actually super light and easy to pick up.
It is, yeah.
So I think it's pretty cool.
It is.
One thing you noted before we move on, because I do not want to forget it, you and I talk about a lot about how much, as people, we just dock 90-45 type sizes.
Yeah.
Now you were saying a 90-45, if you just have it pushed back and drop it in the 90-45, in the standard drop position.
Or even 90-35, yep.
90-35. You actually miss about 6 or 8 mil at the front underneath.
Yeah, so what I do, and I assume other people like to do as well, is when you're just docking studs or small stuff, I like to lock out the slide and just use it as a dropping.
Yep.
And so, you just push it all the way back, lock the slide, but you're going to miss the back. So what you have to do is actually bring it like an inch forward or so, maybe 20 mil.
Yep.
Then lock it off.
Yeah, so you just undo that.
Yeah.
Push the slide forward ever so slightly.
Yeah.
20 mil.
And then I can hit my 90 mil pieces.
So when he's cutting the 90 mil here, just right at the front of the blade, just missing, I reckon it's missing about 8 mil.
Yeah.
Which is a bit odd. It's
as
if this neck is just ever so slightly too far back. But anyway, you rectified it, you said it wasn't an issue.
It's not an issue.
Yeah.
It was just an interesting little thing that people who use it a lot will notice.
Yep.
Especially like me, if you like to lock out the slide for small stuff.
Yeah, cool.
So this is a bevel, single bevel, one way.
Yep.
Let's go 45 or 48?
I call that compound. 45, I think. Oh, geez, we can't see unless we keep talking and I'll just kick it.
Sure. So up to 45 degrees, not 48, so you can't go past.
Yep.
It's got some pretty good cut capacities for a small blade.
It has. We've got it here. So this is the 190-45 pine.
Yep.
45, 35?
45.
45. So 190-45. We did a 45 degree mitre cut.
Yep.
Then we dropped it on the compound. I call it a compound. Other people
bevel,
call it sure. Or bevel. And we're able to just make it through. Like I'm talking a 15th of timber on... Anyway, that's how little amount is left. I can hardly see it. Yeah. It's the tiniest bit of timber just left on it. So, look, you're not doing precision cuts with 190-45. So you can do a mitre compound at 190 with this, and it doesn't struggle.
Nah.
So
any saw, you're going to know about it when you're asking it to do compound
It'll
cuts.
groan a little bit.
But this has got a lot of power. It also smashes in 240 stuff if you're doing 90 degree cuts.
Yep.
No problems at all. It won't do a 290.
Yep.
But nothing at this size will.
Nah.
So it's got heaps of capacity for this size.
Yep.
We've been running this on the 12 amp hour mostly.
Yeah, which is a thump of battery.
Can also put an 8 amp hour on it easily as well.
Can I get it off? There we go. You're not going to be able to tell from that, but she's a stonking battery.
Yeah. Is that it? Is that in the shot?
Nah, it's not the shot. There we go. That's in the shot. What I want to say with this, the sound of the motor, it's almost like it's, I can't remember what brand had an induction motor.
Oh, yeah.
It's got a real, I don't know, Tama, really very smooth, sleek sounding motor, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, look, German made, I don't know if it's actually Chinese made tool, I'm going to guess it is, but German engineering is usually pretty cool.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually say made in China. Okay.
But Bosch, German company Bosch, have been really revolutionising some products lately, making some really cool stuff.
Yep.
I'm not just going to say this is revolutionary because it hasn't really done anything that hasn't already been done on the market. But it's really nice, and I think with maybe the exception of the FlexVolt unit, this is going to be the most powerful unit around.
Oh, I think so.
This size, for sure.
Yeah, and look, you and I have actually got a few. So I've got the Metabo 8.5 inch. You've got the FlexVolt 8.5 inch. Now we've got Bosch's 8.5 inch, and you use the Flexi flat out.
Yeah.
I use the Metabo on my bench here fairly often.
Yeah.
So we love the 8.5
size.
Size and form factor of them.
Yeah.
So this was in a bit of our comfort zone, and we really, really liked it.
Yeah.
I think it's as smooth as anything. Pretty sexy. I really like it.
Yeah, we're not going to go into the highly nitty gritty of how to do everything on this saw because it's actually a very simple saw.
It is.
We recently reviewed a big Makita one, which had a lot of different knobs and handles and things to do things.
Yep.
Likewise, if you want to go look at their Bosch Axial Glide saw, there's some things to learn. This is a saw where you just pick it up and you intuitively know how to do everything.
It's funny. It's almost as if they've taken a complete about face because when Bosch said they were sending this, I get aggravated with lots of little fiddly things.
Yeah.
You've got the glide saw on your bench at your place, and you quite like it, but there's just little knobs and tricks and funky things.
Yeah.
This is basic.
It's super basic.
And it's awesome.
Yeah, we love it. Not sure who cares about these things, but the handle, the main handle that you draw from, this is a vertical style.
Yep.
Some others, like I'm looking at your Metabo over there, is the horizontal style.
Yep.
I have a preference for vertical myself.
Yeah, whereas I'm normally horizontal, but this is very comfortable, which is a bit odd.
I think the most important time is when you end up out on site and you don't have any stands and you're not using it on the floor, then you want the vertical. When it's up at height, it doesn't matter so much.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But anyway.
I didn't ever notice that at first, that it was vertical.
Yeah,
because I usually, like my DeWalt is horizontal, the Metabo's horizontal, and I always say, I love that. I picked this up and I sort of started using it, and it's super comfy.
It is, yeah.
So, a little bit weird.
One thing we noticed is that if you're going to use the 45 bevel and the Mitre at the same time, it has to be to the right. Yeah. So you'll see a video that Dwayno's stitched to it right now. You can't actually have it swung around to the left because it knocks on the fence. So we're showing you right now. A little bit annoying because, look, I'd probably have it across to the right all day, every day anyway. Yeah.
That's just how I sort of naturally put it. But that's a bit odd unless you would undo this tether and you take that right out.
Yeah, and you can do that.
So we can undo the tether, but the tether's there for a reason.
Yep.
So if you want that, then you're going to have to undo the tether and take that tether and probably chuck it out and then be able to slide that fence all the way out. If you can.
That's true.
It's
just a Phillips head screw holding it.
That's interesting. All right, we'll have a bit of a fiddle on that. One thing I do want to know is that the dust extraction for the bag, I'm going to say it's average. So actually, there you go. So if you take that red knob out, you can actually get that all the way off.
Sure.
So the dust extraction for the bag is actually, I would consider it average. We were doing the 190 pines and then we're doing LVLs, and it all got caught up in here. The minute I put a dust extractor onto it, bang, sucked it straight through. So it's obviously a nice, free, smooth pipe, but it doesn't actually push it up anywhere near enough. Oh, she's a 90-degree bend here.
And it's high too. Some others it comes out low.
Yeah, it does. So anyway, if you don't have dust extraction on and you really want all the crap gone, you're going to struggle. But if you've got a dust extractor, go. Or if you don't care, that's okay too.
That's true.
So,
single 5mm Allen key for your blade change, which was super easy.
Yep.
We did that.
Or you've got here, you'll notice a little red knob there, other than the knob here. That's actually your quick change.
Oh, so it is.
Ah, I put that on before when he didn't notice. So that's your quick change. So you just on and off. Now Bosch is also coming out with all new styles of blade. This whole X-lock style.
Yeah.
That's going to move into the saws as well.
Is it? For
Yep.
Sure?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm positive. So if not, I'm wrong, and you can be right. I'm positive it's going to. So this whole quick lock thing, that's cool because we actually swapped this blade between your Flexi before, just to get a real feel of where this sat
in power.
In power, and that was cool. Like it was cool, just about to go bang and off. It doesn't take long. You've got the Allen key here, so we're all used to it. But man, I'm all for anything quick change.
Yeah. And for those of you who are probably going, well, tell us all about it now. The answer was it's a clear step down from power on the flex valve.
Yep.
But it's several steps up from what I would classify as standard 18-volt miter saw.
Yes.
Which you have to be quite gentle with.
True, and let's not forget
So
we're 18 volt
pretty powerful
versus a 54 volt unit.
Exactly.
So
this was very hefty. I was really happy with it.
Yep, very punchy. Also seems a pretty cool heatsink.
Yeah, I've been looking at it too.
Yeah, nice heatsink. So does have trenching, which yours doesn't.
That's true.
So I'm pretty happy that this has got trenching. I don't use trenching a lot,
no,
but when you want trenching stuff, mate,
so handy.
it's super handy. So it's got trenching, which I really like.
Yeah.
Other than that, honestly, we said it a couple of times. There's not a ton of bells and whistles on it, and I love that. Bosch has made a very comfortable, gutsy unit.
Score out of 10 for sexiness.
For sexiness. Well, I like the BITURBO.
Pretty nice.
Bro. Yeah, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. We've never rated it for
No,
sexiness.
I just made that up on the spot.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I'm going to go a 9 out of 10.
It's a very pretty tool is what I was
getting
at.
It is a pretty tool, yeah. Yeah, it's a good looking unit.
Very solid.
Price.
Yeah, it's that much.
Oh, cool. Okay, so it's cheap.
Yep.
Yeah, right. Are we going to annotate it?
We're going to put it on the screen.
Okay, I'm going to put it on the screen now. And warranty?
6 years on the tool.
Might be another one on the screen.
It might be. And I think, have they gone to 6 on the battery as well?
We're going to put that on the screen.
Bosch went mega with their warranty.
Okay. We're a professional unit here. We like to have all the information at hand.
Was this your job or my job?
I'm going to say it was your job.
Okay.
Anyway, we'll move on. It's a very cool tool. Please get out and try this, guys. I can't impress enough. There's so many trade nights out and about these days. And hit up these companies' social medias and go, where's your next trade day? I'm in this area. Get some information back from them. Go and try them. Don't just listen to us. Or if you've got it, let us know in the comments below what you think of it.
Absolutely.
Fair cool? Hit us up on Instagram. Hit us up on Facebook. We love your feedback.
Subscribe button.
And subscribe button, wherever that is.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thanks, folks.
Bye.